All right. Is it rolling?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Testing. Boop, boop. Hold up.
Turn your phones off. You think you guys will ever wear headphones eventually? You don't get any feedback?
When we
Okay.
get into a real studio, sure. Till then.
What the fuck we gonna wear headphones for?
You're allowed to have more microphones. I think it would allow you to have more microphones.
It's true.
Because when you tried it, you were like, it was messing up, right? Or something.
Yeah.
That third one?
You.
It's because there's just too much.
for headphones if we can hear each other speaking.
Mm-hmm.
That's just my personal view about it.
Mm-hmm.
You. I don't see a need.
You'll just need it for guests, unless you pick that up and pass it. So.
Even as a guest, like, they're not gonna hear us?
Yeah, I don't know.
We're right here.
We'll see. Why is this? That sounds fine, but the line is super low. We're not even getting any like. Here, fuck it. It's recording. Let's just do it. Volume's not an issue. I'll do it like that.
I can't lie. This is how I'm feeling today. It's my week to pick. I decided to come in with something smooth. This that fella. What you know about this?
I ain't never heard this a day in my life. Digging a live instrument style.
Right? Something a little smooth for y'all. Just a little switch up.
Episode 9. What's happening, y'all?
We here.
Welcome.
Welcome. You
Yeah,
know,
man.
we here.
We're gonna try and do something different this week, though. We've been listening to y'all's feedback, so we're just gonna make the show up as we go.
Just letting y'all know. So if it sounds a little different than normal, that's why.
We ain't doing no more routine, at least for this week.
We'll see how it goes.
We're gonna see how this goes. We're gonna collect some more feedback. We love hearing what y'all think of us. And for us to keep it moving forward, we got to cater to our listeners, you know?
That's true.
So
Are you
this
gonna
is us
introduce
listening.
Introduce us. Introduce what this is for those people that might be catching this for the first time.
This is the Popcorn Players,
Hey,
episode 9.
episode 9.
Yeah, man. So how do you want to kick off this new format? Like,
Well, first I want to see how everybody's doing. I'm gonna ask. Just
yeah, man. I mean, y'all already know. We had a very successful weekend. Shout out to the Boston Constant.
But.
Yeah, man. It was a movie. Black ties, black excellence.
In full effect.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, man. I can't complain. I'm good.
Yeah.
Tired. But that's just a result of working hard work, you know?
Grinding.
Hey,
It is Monday.
it's only Monday.
Shit.
At least I had the day off of work.
Hey, I like that. Bro went in early today, trying to get that extra pay. But yeah,
Man.
Pop-Pop's been up still since 4.
you been up since 4? Doing what? The hell you? That's for those that don't know. Sorry, we're gonna label him our engineer, even though he doesn't really engineer the sound of this. He kind of
Pop-Pop.
they can't hear that. So
Reach.
Thank you. Yeah, it was a reach. Anyways, what you been doing up since 4?
Went to the gym. Did some laundry. Behind.
You went to the gym?
Grinded.
We gotta talk about your gym visits, actually.
You should come.
Hell to the no.
Yeah, I ain't going with you. I ain't going all the way to Westwood to go to the gym.
I don't work out, period. Skinny nigga till I die.
I have nothing there for you skinny guys.
Hey.
But no, yeah, we gotta talk about this gym thing you've been doing, bro.
Mike's been steadfast with the gym.
He has.
I'll give him that.
I'll give him that too, but you gotta stop sending us 10-second posts of you setting up to do a rack, setting up to do a set.
Why?
All your videos, at least the ones from today, all of them were the setup to you actually doing the workout.
No, I do a time lapse too. I do a big time lapse of me just running around. It goes so quick because I'll do sprints to warm up. So the first thing I do, I go from rack to rack, hoop to hoop, full court, and I'll just do as many as I can, or to the end of when I feel it, to like the end of a song or 2 songs if I feel like it. I'll just do layups. That's how I start. I do like full sprint layups. And yeah, I get up and early. I go right there. There's like I'll have a coffee, brush my teeth, so I'm not the annoying, morning breath person. The gym's awful in the mornings, like the early birds. I mean, like what you want to know? Like, it's good.
What's your bench press personal record? That's what the people want to hear.
What you putting up? What you putting up, Mike? What you putting up?
It's low. It's 45s on both ends, but that's low. I just do as many as I can. But
Bad.
I'll let
That's
you know.
that's
Not bad.
180 pounds right there.
It's not bad.
Not bad.
The bar's 45 on each side.
I do a lot of those too. I do a lot. I just do like high intensity stuff. I do low weight, high intensity. I haven't really like seen how many 45s I could do, but yeah, I need it.
I don't know if I try to
Yeah,
go like
nigga, go and
2
get
on each side.
go and-
Go get you a 10 and a 20 to throw on the
Nah,
sides after
nigga,
that.
go and get you a spotter for your ass.
Yeah, you
got
need
that
it.
shit on your chest.
Yeah. On your not your chest, on your neck. Shit,
I'm not
I'll
worried about
It'd
it.
be even
Papa's not
worse.
worried
choked
about
up. Get you choked up.
it. Papa's not worried.
Well, shit, I'm glad you grinding in the gym. I know my ass need to get back there, but bro, I'm trying to stay working, stay
Real.
busy.
Me too, man. First live update of the night. 15 minutes and 59 seconds left in the first half. Duke is up 6-5 against Virginia Tech.
All right,
We're gonna keep y'all updated on that game as we going through.
why not?
Hey, we live
All the way.
all the way. We ain't write no show. We doing this off the cuff.
There's a couple things I did have in mind that I wanted to talk about.
We could talk about them,
All right.
but we coming up with it now.
There it
Unless
is. Let's do it. Let's let it roll. Shit. One thing I wanted to talk about. Y'all listen to that victory lap?
I did.
Yeah.
Nipsey dropping gems on y'all, but only if you ready to pick them up.
That's actually a fact. Literally only if you're ready to pick them up.
Yeah, if you ain't ready to listen, you ain't ready to study game. He's giving out game.
The whole album. The
Whole album.
whole album he's giving out game.
And we said this a few weeks ago. Nipsey's one of the most intelligent rappers out there right now. Like, he's got his money in smart places.
He owns his masters.
He owns his own masters,
That's
so
something a
ain't
lot
no
of
one
y'all,
taking
they
his
can't
music
say.
away. Like, y'all slave ass niggas need to own your masters. Straight up.
Yeah, that was probably one of the boss up is probably the biggest like message I got from that shit. Like, stop, like whatever you thinking, don't doubt yourself, just boss up and grind. Put your head down and grind.
Put your nose to the grindstone.
Yo, there's no way you could have made that album, listened to that album, and not felt some sort of inspiration after that or wanted to like go and get it. No way.
Took the words right out of my mouth, man.
There's
Go
no
and
way.
get it. Go and get it.
For real. Can we
Shit,
talk
even
about
if you ain't got none, there's a way to go get it.
Straight up. Can we talk about the beat selection on that shit?
Please.
It
was-
definitely sounded like California.
It sounded like California, but it didn't sound like no mixtape. Like those sounded like he was in there.
He's been working on this album for a while. You could tell.
like
But even like the reason why I said it sounds like California, we listened to a track before I'd actually listened to the entire album. And I'm like, damn, this sounds like some YG shit. 2 seconds later, you like, yeah, YG's on this.
yeah.
2 seconds after that, he's actually spitting on the track. I'm like, damn.
That YG DJ Mustard shit. It sounded like
It
one
sounded
of them
like Mustard
classic-
produced it.
Yep.
It sounded like Nipsey was like in the studio somehow. I don't know how that works, the whole Crips and Blood thing, but shout out to them for getting it together. But sound like YG laid a track down and he was like, yo, let me get on this. After he was like, I needs this, you know?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
and that type of stuff happens in the rap game all the time.
100%.
So,
Trade for a trade, favor for a favor.
exactly. So I'm looking forward to see what they do next together.
For real.
Yeah, man.
The album, man. So first of all, hold on. Before we get into like anything else in the album, I need to just see some specifics on it real quick. Let me pull this album up in front of me.
I saw he's working with Diddy. I saw.
Did he actually executive produce the album?
Mm.
I didn't know that until like later on. Did he executive produce the album? And maybe that has something to do with why the beats sound the way they do. Maybe it takes. Not saying Nipsey don't have an ear, but like this sounds better than like just production wise, better than most of his other projects that I've listened to. At least one or two tracks from his other projects. You know, there's some that, you know, the beat selection, the production is a little not album quality, but through and through, this whole thing,
You could listen to it straight through.
straight through.
You might even repeat a couple tracks.
No, you 100% will. And that track he had with Kendrick, I forget the name of that one, but he got a track on there with Kendrick.
Determination or something like that in that realm.
Yeah, Dedication.
Dedication.
Dedication. Well, the whole album is 16. The whole album's 16 tracks.
Solid.
Yeah, it's not too long either. That's the thing. Like, you would think somewhere around 15, 16 is kind of getting to a length
I
where
think
people
that's
can't
gonna
listen
be up
to.
in the hour and a half range or something like that.
Yeah.
Where did it land?
Hour and 6.
It's not bad at all.
No, hour and
he
6.
ain't have all them skits and shit on there too.
Not at all. He wasn't wasting any
which
time,
was a
which
good
is
thing.
definitely what I appreciate from him.
Mm-hmm.
He should have a documentary.
He probably does have a documentary, realistically. Nipsey's the type that would like put the forethought into that to have them following him around, the cameras following him around, to have, you know, his team to put something together. You know what? Mark my words. I said it here first. I bet 2 months. I bet 2 months while they're still pushing this album, we're gonna see it, and then we're gonna see another bump from them. While they've been doing this, it's been out for a week and some change. I think it did 53,000 first week.
Sold or
Like
through the streaming
both,
sales
both.
thing?
Just
All
like
right.
both calculated up, it was 53,000.
It's
He
not
does
bad.
have one on World Star. I'll send it to you.
See, I wasn't kidding.
I ain't been on World Star in so goddamn long.
I don't.
We talked about this before.
We
too,
did
I'm
talk about
sure.
this.
Like,
R.I.P. Q. Let me start out saying that first and foremost. R.I.P. Q, the man who created, you know, World Star.
mm-hmm.
You know, big shouts out to him. But personally, I'm not that big of a fan of World Star.
Too
Just-
much coonery
Too much coonery.
and
Way too much.
too much seeing our people look bad,
Exactly.
especially in the month of February alone. Like,
Y'all
but
see we wearing all black, right? This ain't an accident.
it's not.
For those that are listening, wearing all black, it's not an accident. Black History Month, baby.
Shit, my socks even black.
Shit, mine too. What we saying?
The fuck?
Nothing slick to a can of oil. Remember that.
Hey,
Oil black too. Shit.
you already know it.
But
Duke up
anyways-
13-11, y'all.
But anyways, back to what was we just saying? Talking about
Well, listen, World Star. I mean,
Oh.
Nipsey. Where else is Nipsey gonna get? I mean, it wouldn't have gotten the views it got on YouTube.
I bet you it would have. I bet you it would have. I don't think more people are going to World Star to see content like that. To see content, people aren't going to World Star for that. People go to
I
World Star.
kind of disagreed just for the fact that, exactly. It's
Hip Hop.
World Star's first and foremost predicated to hip hop music.
It's like a full-length
So
documentary, it's 40
people-
minutes.
And like for people to still be putting their stuff up there, like that's tantamount to what the website means for the community at large.
Okay, fair.
I
You know
might
what?
not agree with it, but
I digress.
people still visit.
I digress from that statement. You're correct. You got that. Yes, it is first and foremost for hip hop. Also, what popped up in my mind as soon as we started talking about that, Nipsey's the type to not ever put his product anywhere unless he's getting something from it. And I don't know if YouTube is trying to have the right deal for him to put anything of his on YouTube like that. Any
mean,
documentary.
YouTube, I can't really speak on it. I'm not a YouTube channel owner, proprietor, none of that bullshit. I don't have one for World Star either, but my whole thing about it is we've known that YouTube has a certain amount of when you reach this certain amount of views, all right, then we're gonna start putting some commercials on your shit.
Yeah.
Then you're gonna start getting paid from it. So I don't know how that differs from World Star, if like whatever. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Interesting. Yeah, I'd be interested to find out more about that. Maybe why he chose that over other outlets.
That doesn't necessarily mean it's not on YouTube.
No,
though,
it doesn't. It doesn't. But
because
you
it
know,
very well could be.
it definitely
Deep-
could be.
It's a deep question too. It's deep. A lot of different things
Layers
go
to
into
that. There's a lot of layers to that.
That marketing money, you know,
Hey,
like
man.
the shows in
True.
front of it,
True.
internet.
Continuing
get
on
it.
with the videos, though, I don't know if y'all noticed. I think he put out like 2 or 3 videos so far from the album. 2 or 3.
Do
of them.
people still watch videos?
I do. And but
I mean,
but-
every
but-
now and then, if I'm like chilling on the couch and like something goes on commercial, if I'm watching commercial TV, which I fucking hate,
rarely do that.
I'll click the BET Jams, formerly known as MTV Jams.
Yeah.
Watch like when I hit the channel, I'm expecting to see some ass shake or something like that, but
Just to keep it 100.
and usually I'm right.
Just to keep it 100.
I swear to God, there was one day I changed to the channel. I'm like, watch, this gonna be Nicki Minaj shaking her ass, and it was that video with her and Future.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, I think you were there.
I might have been. I think that sounds familiar.
Hey man,
So,
Don't
so
lie.
are you just saying you go to BET Jams to watch some ass shake? Is that what you're trying to?
is there something wrong with that?
Real quick.
I'm just asking a question.
I'm asking a question back.
You can't
Shit.
answer a question with a question, nigga.
Put it there. Damn.
Hey,
It's a channel. You can go
It
there
is.
right now.
But yeah, I mean,
Nicki
I don't-
Minaj, you shaking your ass for me not to watch it? See,
It's true.
second question.
That's
Second
a solid
question.
That's a solid question. But yeah, I mean, for me personally, I watch videos on the computer. I have to seek it out, which basically means I'm only watching videos of people that I like. You know what I mean? So I don't typically get introduced to new people from like their videos or this, that, and the other, their visuals. I got to go seek that out. You know?
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. How I discovered Bryson Tiller was on watching his video. I saw the Don't video. I'm like, oh, this cat's like, he's not singing, but
You're good.
his pen's all right. Like it was just a different take, you know. So there's still a lot to be gained from putting out music videos, but I don't see how people are necessarily gaining or profiting off of it in the game, you know?
That's true. I mean, yeah. Yeah, that's true. I don't necessarily see it either, but there are some people that, you know, I'm trying to think now, is it worth it for an artist to put out a video nowadays? Because, like, those dollars could be going towards something else. Like,
Exactly.
I think immediately, like, the amount of money Drake spent on that God's Plan video, granted, he barely spent anything, but he gave away $1 million, which was supposed to be the budget for the video. That
Still
$1 million
haven't seen it, but I've seen the reception
Yeah.
that the video's been getting.
And we can
So
get into that in a little bit, but
definitely big ups to him for doing that.
we'll get into it. But
You say the date.
but
Say the date for the audience. What day is it?
today?
Yeah, just say it.
Today's February 26th, Monday, February 26th. Again, we should have probably said that in the intro, but fuck it. anyways, where we were with it is that $1 million could have been spent on a marketing budget, could have been spent on studio time. I don't know. I'm just trying to think as an
But
artist, do you want to put that money, like allocate
if
money
you're
towards a
doing it
video?
right, though, you don't have to spend it on the marketing. In Drake's case, since we're talking about him, he got all the marketing afterwards.
He fucking opens his eyes in this news, essentially. This dude doesn't have to do anything to get people to watch, see what he's
He
doing.
doesn't, but for him to do something like that when he's still in his position, when he's got that platform, that's major, man. Like you don't see nobody doing that.
Oh, we're gonna get into that now?
Think
We might
about
as well.
what
We're
would
talking
you
about
do.
it.
Think about the
We're
videos you
live.
would make and how would you make a video? Let's say you made.
I would
whatever
make
your
a video.
favorite is.
I would make a video because visuals. I'm an artist myself. I'm a visual artist myself, so like I would make a video personally.
Isn't there still a video?
What do you mean?
What are we talking about right now?
Well, he's just
I'm-
saying. Mike just brought up, would you make a video if it was you? If it
if
was
they
you,
gave me $1 million,
just do you care about videos enough to make videos? You,
Or would you strictly tour?
or would you just like say fuck it? And just
me
worry about
personally,
yourself?
I'm torn. That's where I'm making my money at.
I feel that.
Personally, shit. Like,
Well, yeah, that's gonna happen too.
I mean, you got to tour if you want to eat. That's the name of the game today.
Back to Nipsey, what do you think of like? So these videos, have you seen them?
Yeah, the videos are dope. They're dope. All the visuals for him are dope. I haven't seen Nipsey put out a bad video, and he had like,
What I seen is his conversation with Diddy. That's what that came to me. Like it was on my Instagram feed, and that was like easy to find. I follow Diddy, and Diddy put it on his, so you can tell he's putting them on. And I'm sure he's done ghostwriting for tons of people. He's one of those artists that has that type of. I mean, he has those credentials. He can spit. When you do hear him on his own records, he goes crazy. So I know that he's helping other people out. And Diddy's like, we're calling it. I'm sure Diddy titled it for him. You know, he was like, listen, you're up. You're up. You need this, man.
I'm curious
Crenshaw.
Diddy's involvement.
I mean, it was time for Nipsey though. He's been
It's
in
a
the
dope
game.
video, too.
He's
They
been in the
shot it
game a
sharp.
decade at this point.
like too
I
long.
first
for him
heard
to
about
not
him
blow.
2008, I think.
Too
Shit, I
long
was
for
still
him
in
to
high
not
school.
blow.
05.
That's real. Damn, Nipsey's been around for a grip. Yeah, it's about damn time he got his shine and got on for real. Not saying he was never on in the past or he hasn't had like some shit in the past, but he needs more of that crossover, and it's happening. It's definitely happening. Interestingly enough, it's interesting how him and Lauren London broke up, but they're still everywhere together.
He still can't spell hustle, but he's talented. I'll tell you that.
My whole thing
There's a
about
T in there.
Nipsey is
There's a T. It's 2 S's.
outward, you walking up and seeing this man on the streets, you're like, okay, this dude's a gangbanger. You listen to his music, he don't talk about that shit.
He's a motivational speaker when you listen to his music.
He don't talk about gangbanging and shooting niggas.
Not all the time, at least.
Not all the time, but you know he's down to
You know where
if he
came
needed
from.
to.
Yeah.
Yeah, you ain't gonna be bullshitting with some South Central motherfucker. Nah, no.
Not neighborhood Nip.
No.
Not Nip. Damn. But anyways, let's jump back into that God's Plan video real quick. You think it was a PR stunt?
If it was, it's working. If not, it's genius. I mean, there's nothing negative you could really say about it, is my whole thing about it. Like, who's gonna talk shit about him giving away $1 million to people in need?
For real.
Like,
If you have anything bad to say about that, you need
you're
to
a
go eat
fuck.
a dick.
Yeah,
Like,
eat a bag of dicks.
like you can
Not
say
just one.
Drake's he's doing it for the press, he's doing it for the publicity. Like, no matter what he's doing it for, you can't like not
It doesn't matter.
acknowledge
He's
the lives he changed.
He's putting on, exactly.
He changed, and for those that don't like, no, he has changed people's lives. If someone puts 20, 30 racks in your hand in cash, he might have
Straight
changed
up.
your life. He might have changed your life just then. So,
Straight up.
shouts out to Drizzy on some real shit.
Duke up 26-14. 10 minutes, 14 seconds left in the first half.
Live updates, we still rolling.
All night.
Yo, are there any other games on?
I mean, there's some college games coming on right now. I'm seeing that the Celtics are starting in a few minutes against the Grizzlies. Who else? Los Angeles Lakers or not at, but against Atlanta. Golden State versus New York. Orlando at OKC. I need to stop saying at. Orlando and OKC. And Houston and Utah. That's what's on slate for the NBA tonight, y'all. So it should be. I mean, the Houston and Utah game seems good, but the matchups on a lot of these,
March is coming.
They booty.
for real, yeah, like Orlando and OKC, you know what's about to happen in that game. Golden State, New York, Kristaps out for the season, you know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, Bradley
LA
Beal about to
versus
drop 80.
ATL. I mean,
Did I say Bradley Beal?
That'll-
I meant Beasley.
yeah, I'm gonna just ignore that for now. But yeah, like, I mean, the most hard-fought game is probably gonna be Los Angeles versus ATL.
That
Like,
might be a good one.
two bummy teams fighting, scrapping to get the win. So, hey, man.
We'll see how that go.
But while we on the subject of sports, let's mix this up with a little bit of fuck shit. Roger Goodell, what are you doing? You trying to find Jerry Jones because he smeared your name? That's unbecoming. What are you doing? Like, you're gonna find him because he didn't want you to be the commissioner. Nobody wants you to be the
I was
commissioner.
about to say, like, everybody wants you out.
You gonna find me $2 million?
You gonna try?
Shit, I hope you do. Let's see how long it take you to get it, motherfucker.
That's real. Roger Goodell.
Clown
How he
ass.
get a contract extension? Who decided that? That's my question. Who makes those decisions if he stays, if he goes?
My whole thing about it is, how you gonna find somebody for expressing their displeasure with you and the job you've done in the time that you've had to do said job?
Because that's the way these leagues work. They try to squeeze everybody for every penny. They'll find a fucking an NBA, NFL player for over celebrating. Like,
Some bullshit.
it is. They want every penny. Like, they're not making billions a year off the backs of these players. But anyways, different story for a different day. Actually,
real.
no, speaking on that, we can jump from there into the college shit.
Oh, the whole scandal.
NCAA, fucking, whew.
I mean, but my whole thing about this is every time it gets exposed, we've known that it's been happening for years.
Yes,
We know it's still going to happen after this.
yes, we do. I think people are just going to be slicker about it.
Just pay the fucking players.
You think if they pay the players, that there still won't be incentives from teams to continue to pay players more?
Of course, you're going to go and find the better deal. You ever seen the movie Blue Chips?
Yeah.
They're giving Shaq convertible Benzes and shit, like, and he could barely read. That shit still happens today,
It does.
undoubtedly.
You see the price? How much people is getting out here? I wish I was a college student getting $37,000 from a school.
And then you buy my mama a house too.
I wish I was a college player and getting 15 racks from a school like that.
Shit,
I
I could use a rack right now.
shit, 1 and 2,
I'll flip it.
couple 2 tree.
I
I
ain't
turn it
saying
into
how.
6, but like,
I ain't saying how.
nah, I don't. I tell you, I tell y'all off air. Put it that way. I tell y'all off air.
Come see me.
You know where we at? We in the studio.
You better not know where I'm at. Shit. Then there's really gonna be a problem if they know where we at.
That's real. You see the names mentioned too?
I know what you want.
Markel Fultz, Terry Rozier was the number 1 from fucking Louisville. He was the number 1 person getting the most shit from Louisville.
I mean,
Fucking right.
duh. Like
Oh,
Rick
listen.
Pitino just went down. Like he's
Down.
the main culprit. Niggas
Down.
getting titles snatched from them and shit. Like
Yeah,
it's real out here, y'all.
yeah, real in the field.
So who's that championship go to?
That's a good question.
Does it go to the team that lost
That's a good
because they
question.
didn't win?
Whoever was number 2 should now be number 1. Do they not get rings?
That ain't how it works.
I know, but I'm just asking. If they getting, they got to vacate them wins. the championship. Get back them rings.
Marvin again, y'all. Every episode.
Every episode, Marvin make an appearance.
Clockwork.
7:32. I don't remember what it was the last time, but it had to be around that time too. It was like 7:16, I think it was last time, something like that.
On the dot, 7:16.
Hey, shit, we need to have him as a guest. Fuck all that.
I'm sure Marvin got some crazy ass stories.
We should probably just have an episode of just him telling stories.
Is that something y'all want to hear?
Hit us back if that's something y'all want to hear.
For real.
Just know that. All right.
Duke up by 12, y'all. I wonder if Coach Krzyzewski gets caught up in this bullshit, I'll have no faith left in humanity.
Why? Why him? You think he's above it all?
I know he's involved.
You know he.
Nigga, just
involved.
don't get caught. That's all I'm saying.
I ain't saying don't like be involved in it. Just don't get caught. You know how they got the other nigga?
Don't be surprised if you
They
do.
was wiretapping this dude's phone, and they caught him saying, "Yeah, let's get this dude 20,000,
Dog.
30."
The FBI is involved in this. You know what that stands for? The Federal
Federal
Bureau
Bureau.
of Investigation.
Damn.
So they was investigating.
Any way possible. Wiretaps. They sending in fucking decoys.
And now that I'm thinking about it, they're the only ones that actually have jurisdiction to do this.
Truthfully,
The
yeah.
NCAA doesn't have like an investigation team, like,
No.
but because you're recruiting these kids from all over the country.
Federal turns federal.
Mm.
Yo, I know fucking Zion is pissed out here.
I mean, I heard Shaq's son is decommitting from Arizona because of this.
Wait, what? Because they got caught up in some shit. Arizona.
Dude,
I mean, I know
almost
everybody.
every
but
school has gotten caught up in this shit, and then I don't know if this affected that kid's decision, but some dude decommitted from Georgia.
Mm.
He's still open to going there, but there's
We'll
a
see his other
lot
options out there.
for real. There's a lot of bullshit going on, so
We gonna
just
see how
keep
that
your eyes
goes.
out for that.
Straight up. Shit.
Yeah.
Come for niggas' jobs too.
hmm I mean, shit. Speaking of coming for someone's jobs, Russell Wilson.
Huh.
He out here fucking cranking home runs and shit. Yo, y'all lucky he ain't. Man put up 6 home runs in batting practice. Now, granted, they probably doing some soft underhand ass throws or some shit.
For sure.
Just putting the pitching machine at 60 miles an hour, but 6 home runs? Your ass go to the little league field, see if you can hit one.
On some real shit.
That ain't easy.
It's not. That just shows you how much of an athlete he is. He's not just a football player. That
I mean,
nigga's
he
an
got
athlete.
drafted, to
He did
play
get drafted
baseball.
too, didn't he?
He did. That's why he's playing. Like, he got signed by the Yankees a few weeks ago from Texas Rangers.
To do what?
He's on. I don't know.
Like a reserve or some shit? Honorary
Because he
team?
got drafted by the MLB before he did the NFL, he's still on a MLB roster. So if the Yankees win the World Series this year, which looks like they might because they done loaded up on y'all, he'll get a ring.
That's crazy.
And can you imagine if the Seahawks won too?
Nigga get 2 rings, two
Two different
teams in the
sports.
same year.
Same year.
Trying to be Bo, what's his name?
Bo Jackson.
Out here.
Hey, man. I don't know if Bo won any
He didn't. I don't think he got
titles,
a ring.
but
from
still,
both
like,
teams, but
he's
he
the
was
only person who ever played
in the same season.
in the same season
2 different sports.
simultaneously.
And professional.
You hear what the Red Sox signed today? JD Martinez. I mean, they're trying to go up against the Yankees. That's going to be their competition. So
I don't know. I don't
I'm
know
from
too much
Boston,
about the
but
baseball.
fuck the Red Sox.
I don't know too much about baseball. I'm not gonna accept that slander out here. I ain't disrespect your team.
What slander? Fuck
they
the
was
Red
a big
Sox?
contract.
You know what?
Look it up.
Fuck the Yankees.
You was over here just, yeah.
Yeah.
When Russell Wilson come on that ass, I don't want Pause.
Oh.
I don't
Does what?
What?
Before he does what?
I caught myself early, y'all.
Yeah.
I saw your eyes get wide. I was like, pause, nigga.
Damn. Yeah. That was a moment. That was a good moment to pause right there.
But for real,
Skirt.
the Red Sox have to acquire, competition. So it says they signed JD Martinez to a $110 million contract.
How many years?
5.
20 a year?
Throwing them checks.
Yeah. Yo, I just realized. I just figured out that I know baseball doesn't have the salary cap. I thought they were paying their players the most. Dog, why is James Harden getting paid more than any baseball player right now?
That's not necessarily the case, though.
Maybe not with incentives, but we're talking contract. Just contract.
I'm still talking contract.
seats.
All of that money doesn't necessarily mean it's guaranteed.
No, you're right. It's not.
For James Harden's case.
You're right. It's not. It is
Baseball
guaranteed
players,
for baseball.
it is.
Definitely.
I was talking about this with my cousin last night. They're playing 162
It's
games
true.
regular season.
It's true.
So if you go to the World Series, you're playing possibly 200 plus games.
True.
That's a
But-
lot of fucking baseball.
But and I'll even give it to them. They do sometimes have 2 games a day. So that's more than any other sport. So I will give it to them.
And
They play a
different
lot.
weather,
But
outdoors.
they also have put the least wear and tear on their body than like almost any sport.
Not necessarily.
Depending on, all right, the outfielders, they're standing there for innings until something comes to them. It's not like they're constantly in motion.
Yeah.
That's my only thing about baseball.
All right, think about the motion of swinging a bat. Like
I know.
how unorthodox and awkward that is. Like,
True.
I'm comparing that to a golf swing. That it's not natural motion.
No, it's not.
Like any professional athlete, I'm sure that they play through injuries all the time.
Definitely.
Motherfuckers throwing a goddamn ball 400 feet. You can tear your rotator cuff and all that shit.
Sure can.
It-
I mean, obviously the pitchers and some of the heavy hitters are definitely taking the most wear and tear on their bodies, but some of them in the outfield just waiting to catch some balls or some shit. You know what I mean?
but you could tear your ACL walking.
Pause. You can.
So, you even saying that,
Baseball.
like, think about how far baseball players, especially the outfielders, travel on a single play.
They have to
Sometimes these motherfuckers is running 100+ feet in a matter of seconds to go and track that ball down. So
Yeah, they is.
I'm
I
not
like-
saying it's easy work.
I don't think it's easy. I think it's the easiest out of the major professional sports.
That's why there's big
Like your
acquisitions.
body doesn't have to be in that great a shape to play baseball.
That's why when people
Your body has to
sign,
be in good shape to play some of those other sports.
they're stars.
Debunked right now. Tell me when you're ready.
Go.
Curling.
Curling? Talking about the Olympic sport curling?
If you in the Olympics, you got to be professional somewhere.
Okay.
Shit, nigga, you can have Desperate Housewives sweep. Come on. That's all they doing. You throwing a little
Okay.
ground stone and
you're
then you
right.
sweeping.
Them and baseball are on the same level.
Nah.
You don't got to be in great shape to play either of those sports.
You've got to be in great shape to play baseball. You saying that.
I don't know about that.
All right, so you hit a ball on the infield. How fast do you think you can run 90 feet to first base?
I don't know.
You got to be in shape to do that.
Faster than anyone in this room.
I don't know. David Ortiz didn't. That nigga was not in shape. He could hit a ball far, but
He's
he
a
was not in shape.
designated hitter.
You're right.
More likely than not, he's hitting the ball far and
There
he's
is no
going
one,
for a homer.
but there is
That was
no
wild.
one on a basketball roster that isn't conditioned. That's my point. There's no one on a football roster.
Glenn Baby
that
Davis is the same size as
He's-
goddamn David
and
Ortiz.
I can bet you he can run 10 times faster than David Ortiz. I can almost guarantee that.
Then I'll do you one better then. Vince Wilfork can run faster than both of them.
You're right. Football, you got to be in better shape than both of them sports, almost.
And I'm
Them
saying
are the
these are
fastest
big
400
motherfuckers.
pounds motherfuckers I've ever, like that the world
They,
has
they
ever
will
seen.
actually run
They
a
will
20-yard sprint faster than anybody you know.
100%. I was having that conversation with a couple kids earlier. about how those are some of the fastest, has to be some of the fastest 6'7", 400-pound people in the world.
Well, when you think about it, they are going up against other 6'8", 400-pound people.
Motherfuckers.
So when they don't have that in front of them, yeah, they can run fast. You don't want
Sure
that
enough.
motherfucker chasing you down.
Vince Wilfork.
No,
Absolutely not.
absolutely not. We said the opposite.
But I don't agree with him on you don't have to be in shape to play baseball. That's some bullshit.
Maybe condition shape. You don't have to be that well conditioned to play baseball.
If you're a pitcher.
Well, at all-star
If you're
level.
a pitcher, if you're a designated hitter, if you're
At all-star level.
Manny Ramirez was not that fucking in shape when he was in the outfield. That's all I'm saying.
At the
I've seen
level where
him
you get-
not run that fast and maybe date me on that because I don't watch that much baseball. But I've seen him. I seen this nigga take pisses in the middle of games. Are you kidding? Standing in the outfield, nigga. You can't do that in any other sport. That's what I mean by you don't have to always be on cue to be doing some shit in baseball. You know what I
You
mean?
take a piss playing football, your pants will just be wet.
That's all.
Shit.
Just piss on yourself. It's good. You be all right. You on the field. You look like sweat.
Hey, unless you wearing them white pants
Then you
That-
bugged.
But we're
and the
talking
way
about-
cameras are today.
We're talking about where you get to the level that you get 100. Your life's like you're psyched to be on the Red Sox at that point. 5 years for 110 million. That's insane because it looks like the Yankees confirmed they
2.2
signed Giancarlo
Giancarlo
Stanton.
Stanton. Big bat.
Yes.
Next to the judge.
He has the
That's
most.
the name of the
He
game.
gets paid. He has like one of the highest contracts right now, and he's only making like 20. I looked this up, like 26 or something a year. James Harden's making 38 a year. Granted, you said it's not guaranteed, so I give him that. But damn, James Harden making more than most baseball players with 38 mil a year, and that's only contract. That's before Adidas. That's before any endorsements, and I'm sure
James
Jean-
Harden's raking it in. I'm not denying that. Now, do I think he's taking home as much as a baseball player?
He had a better
Or the top
percentage
baseball
than
players?
Stanton, but yeah, two big names.
It's
And
crazy.
that's what they're known for. They're known for their practice. You know, they practice hard and they've had their big plays, their moments in the playoffs. Like Martinez is coming from the Diamondbacks, or at least he was in last September. So
I
and
don't know if he's still-
they did just fine. So
Damn. Mad random. Since we're doing this show live, I just came across this. Y'all know that Big Sean, you know how he was doing that tour? He's like, he basically canceled it. And he said he's going to work solely on music.
what's it called?
He was going to have this tour where the people,
Unfriendly.
Nah,
Yeah,
I decided to.
unfriendly. It was the unfriendly tour.
I was already excited for the.
And it
merch.
wasn't about the album. It was about,
So what happened to the I Decided tour?
he finished that. That's over.
Oh yeah, long over.
Like a
That's-
fucking 2-week tour?
That was
Oh, that's long
years
over,
ago.
though, yeah.
I went to that 17.
That was this time last year.
Mm-hmm.
Unfriendly reminder.
Unfriendly reminder is
Yeah,
what it was.
and
All right,
fire.
that's what you owe it to.
That's
All
what
right.
Yeah.
it is, yes.
He was going on this tour, and I think he was on it for like 2 weeks, and then he decided solely on music. And I'm speculating, just because like you're gonna choose to not go out and make that money. You know people are gonna come, and it was a dope idea for a tour. I don't know if you knew the idea behind it.
I don't.
The idea behind it was that like people would vote on the set list before he gets there from everything he's done in his like whole catalog,
Hmm.
which is kind of
That doesn't
reminiscent of
happen that often.
Not often, which is why I was like, yo, that might be a dope tour to go to, because Sean got some shit.
It does.
Sean really got some
Definitely
shit
had
in his catalog.
fucking, what's that shit? First song I ever heard from Super Duper Lemonade.
He would have had to do that on some real shit. I would have like voted for that shit 100 times on
And
some
that's
real
crazy
shit.
because that means on command he'd have to remember all those crazy lyrics and the flow.
He'd
that
have to go
spit.
back. He'd have to go back.
He's up there, and
That's-
he knows. He's heard it. Like people always on the radio being like, he's probably one of the best.
He's up there.
Oh,
But, like-
oh shit.
It's true.
Uh-oh.
Big names are saying that.
What do
you've
you?
heard Charlamagne
Hold up.
and,
Hold
like,
up.
I'm
hold up,
sorry,
hold up,
but
hold up. He's about to.
fuck
enter
all
my
this
list.
Big Sean talk. Martin Lawrence once again reunites with his TV family and keeps igniting reboot hype, are we gonna see Martin come back? Y'all ain't excited about that? Well, fuck y'all. Shit.
If I can be,
Y'all don't watch
Shit.
Martin.
You had to let me think. Let me think for a second. Am I excited for that?
Nah, see, there ain't no thinking about it. You either
There is
are or
thinking
you're
about
not.
it. There is thinking about it because
Netflix,
do I
isn't
think?
it?
Am I excited to see Martin and Tisha and fucking Pam? Yes.
Hell yeah.
I'm excited to see them.
But
Will the
who's
show
gonna,
be the same or will they ruin it?
It's not gonna be the same because Tommy, the actor who portrayed him, has passed on recently.
True.
R.I.P. But I'd love to see Martin come back. And
I don't know. If
I don't know, but Tichina Arnold glammed up in the past few years since the show's been on air. But
True.
they ain't. I'm sure there ain't gonna be too many more ugly jokes.
Why?
There will
If
be.
they bring Martin back and they don't
Like
have
you said,
ugly
yeah.
jokes, that's the one reason for me to not watch
I'm
it.
saying directed towards Pam.
The fact that it was one of your
Wait, hold on.
best
Pam was fine back in the day, and he was still throwing ugly jokes at her. So what? Yo, that show
just
won't
don't
be the
see it
same.
happening.
That show won't be the same if he's not calling Pam a horse, a donkey, a dog, or something. If he's not calling Pam buckshots, a fucking beady bead, it ain't the same. It ain't the same. That's it. And I won't watch it. That's why I had to think about it because like people got a knack for bringing back old shows and kind of ruining them. So like.
Bringing up bullshit.
I don't know if I necessarily, want to see that happen to my man's
Hey
Martin.
man, I'd love to see it come back.
I'd love to see Martin do some stand up on some real shit. He could get some meals from Netflix right now. Now. He can get some meals from Netflix.
I like Martin stand up, but for me,
Chris Rogers did Tambourine.
which was also pretty good, I also read that Chris Brown was kind of pissed about that joke, and Chris Rock said "fuck you." But back to Martin, like they're rebooting some shit, like because I've also heard Bad Boys 4 rumors.
You know what also just got confirmed?
That
For a
Gabrielle
reboot?
Union's doing a thing on BET or whatever.
No, but I want to hear that in a
She's
second.
getting her spinoff
Of
as the
what?
sister.
Oh, on BET?
I don't know if it's on BET. I know
Damn.
she got shows
How
on
many
BET.
episodes of Martin do you think you've seen?
All of them.
Yeah, pretty much all of them.
All of
I
them.
grew up watching Martin.
And not only did I grow up
I could
watching
tell you
Martin,
every detail of that apartment.
Me too.
I've been there.
Not only that, I went back and like watched every episode on YouTube. Definitely, like 3 years ago. They're all on YouTube. You could watch all the seasons. Watch the one with Biggie.
How many seasons were there?
There was like 7. I want to say 6 or 7. That show was on TV for a little bit, and wasn't it on HBO? I think that show was on HBO. I could be wrong. Remember the thing at the end? The
I don't know. I'm not.
all right.
Going.
Let me not quote it just because I don't know. But HBO. But yeah, you know what else that bringing back that I'm pretty sure just got confirmed was another Rush Hour movie.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Jackie and Chris
Jackie and Chris.
on some real
It's
shit.
reboot season.
I'd watch. Chris Tucker's fucking hilarious. I watch that nigga.
But see, you saying that and then not wanting to watch Martin come back. Rush Hour 3 was terrible.
Yeah.
Which one was that one again?
What they? I don't even know.
Where'd they
They
go?
were in France.
It was
That shit was horrible.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that shit was bad.
It was cringe.
That shit was
See,
bad.
you don't even know it was.
That shit was bad.
There was nothing noteworthy about that
Number
movie.
2 is fire though.
Number 2,
When they went to Jackie's
I'm not gonna
home,
say 2 was better than 1.
I'm not gonna say that either.
but they're
2 is kind
they're
of fire. It was
close.
up there. 2 is
they're
up
close.
there. Ricky Tan.
I need all the
Tan,
triads
get
and
up.
the ugly women on this side.
Ricky Tan,
Come on
get your
now.
ass up.
You know what I said?
Yo, I just immediately
I would've sold
flashed to the scene where they're in that massage parlor and Chris is stomping out
Heaven
that
on
niggas
earth.
with
His
heaven on
laptop.
earth, when niggas stomping out that nigga. And like 8 niggas behind him get up and Chris don't even see it.
You know what? I could buy you a new
You know, I could buy
laptop.
you a
I
new
know this guy on
laptop. I'm sorry
Crenshaw.
about that. Yo, the whole thing. That movie was great. I might have to rewatch that this week.
I
For
saw
real.
it. I saw it a few weeks ago.
For real. Damn. Wait, I never got finished speculating about Sean. Sorry to jump back.
I mean, I did cut y'all off, but y'all wasn't excited enough about that Martin reboot. But continue.
The shit about Sean, I'm speculating. Do you think the numbers like coming in, like he saw the sales for the tour and he was just like, fuck it. I don't want to. Who wants to have a bad sale under their bad tour under their fucking name? You know what I mean? Just cancel the rest and say fuck it. So focus on music.
It's a possibility.
I'm just speculating here. That's the only reason why I could see someone like him saying, no, let me not go get my chips on tour. When I already got the tour out, I already promoted
Boy,
it.
you ain't gonna get no chips if ain't no one coming up.
Exactly. That's the only reason why I could think he'd want to cancel the shit. Or maybe, I don't know. I'm speculating here.
Shit, I mean, I'd spend a lot of time with Janae too.
Also, and I said this to someone yesterday, I have not seen a lot of them together recently.
Shit, he's with her everywhere she go.
I haven't
You
seen
seen that big ass goddamn tattoo?
That's true. That's true. He literally looking at everybody, looking at her from behind, saying, "Hey, my face right there." Yo, and that's it.
I would have had it with my eyes looking down. Like,
I would have had it looking like I'm coming from around. What are you doing? What are you doing? Real quick. Shit. That was a bad tattoo though. I can't even front. It's a bad tattoo.
What is it?
It's Big Sean's face on Janae Aoki's body on her arm, but the tattoo is bad. Like they didn't choose a good picture of him. Plus they like
see,
it's
you,
geometric
you
and shit.
bring all this goddamn artistic shit into it. You could tell it's him.
No, yes, it's just a bad tattoo. That's all. For as much money as these niggas got, you think they spend it on making a good fucking tattoo? No.
Oh, damn. See, I like doing this show live because we seeing some interesting shit.
What up?
New York Jets linebacker arrested in wrong way head-on crash. It looked like he was in a Dodge. Yeah, it looked like a Charger Hellcat.
Oh shit. New York
That's exactly
linebacker?
what it was. I could tell just by the badge, but it didn't look like a Challenger. Cops say 25-year-old Dylan Donahue. So are y'all Jets fans? Oh, damn. Thank God. I'm sorry to say that, but he's white.
Whew. Missed that one. Shit.
I mean, Dylan Donahue don't sound black anyways.
That's very true. Very true. That was a dead giveaway to start. Shit.
It's the end of February, man.
For real. We narrowly got out. Narrowly. We still ain't even out the woods yet. We got, isn't it leap year?
Something like that. It might be.
Oh, you mean like?
I was going to say we had 2 more days, but we might have 3 more days. Like, a lot of shit can happen in 3 days.
You right.
Damn.
We got 2. It's got 28
All right, word.
this year. Like,
Shit, when is leap
the
year
lowest.
next?
That's the lowest. Oh no, it's not the lowest you can get. Can you get 27?
No, it's 28 days or 29. I feel bad for motherfuckers born on the 29th of February. Like, what do you do for your birthday?
2018.
Do you celebrate it every 4 years?
We know someone like that.
When is the next leap year?
Yo, if I had to celebrate my birthday every 4 years, best believe I'm just picking another fucking day.
Benja's born on one of those days. Yeah, it's like the February 31st, right? So like every 4 years. Yeah.
There's no such thing as February 31st.
30th? Is that a thing?
29th as far as it goes.
The leap year.
The next leap year is going to be in 2020. Saturday, February 29th. Oh, I'm going out that day. I'm going to probably get shot, but I'm going out.
First of all, why you specifically want to go out that day? And then 2,
It's a Saturday,
then
to
2,
answer your first question.
why the fuck do you think you're going to get shot?
It only come around so often.
You think something?
Niggas only get shot every so often.
Nah, niggas get shot every day, B.
Hey, for real. See, you
Pulling
could
out the
tell that's
camera
him.
on.
nigga.
Yes, you could tell that's him, but that's
There's
not
good
a great
shading on it.
tattoo. That's
You
not.
can tell. I thought it was worse.
No, you can tell that's him, but it's not a great tattoo for as much money as she got.
See, Beaven be talking about he.
Mike, you about to
He's
spend
too much of an artist.
You about to spend $1,500 on a tattoo that was gonna be way better than that. You
Yeah.
think she spent $1,500 on that?
It's a portrait, so
No.
she spent close to that, if not
No.
upwards of it. What, you think she spent $40 on that shit?
All right, so the game is over or under. I think that she spent more.
I mean, it's not like we're gonna be able to find
Yeah,
out.
We definitely can't find out, but I just think like
Janae, when you want to be a guest on the show, so
Janae, be our
Steven
first
can
guest
really
to put this
ask
at
you,
bed. Let me really ask
since
you. What
this is
happened?
of deep concern.
Not of deep concern, but damn,
You
could have went to Bang Bang, could have went to Mr. K, could have went to a bunch of them
stop
artists.
giving all that free promo out, man.
Hey, I'm just
you
saying.
out here wilding.
You could have did some
Yeah,
things. That's
they're
all.
gonna have to work hard and do some research, and plus, like, who knows?
Or she just woke up and said, I want to get a tattoo, and if I got to go and research who I'm going to go and get it from, I ain't going to do it no
I
more.
wouldn't have known about the place I was going to if you hadn't said it. I would have stayed local. I would not have gone to somewhere.
Some people like to get tattoos done all over.
Hey,
There's some people who don't visit the same shop twice.
If I had to guess,
now that you say it, I think I've only gotten 2 tattoos done by the same person.
So
every
have I.
every other one has been done by other people.
Exactly.
Now that you mention it.
and did you ever spend, or have you even gotten to a total of $1,500 on all your tattoos?
I ain't there yet. I only got 4 tattoos.
Not even.
Nah. Because I know family friends that hooked it up.
Yeah, I think that she spent more than $1,500. If I had to put money on
I
it, I
don't.
think that was more than $1,500.
I think if you look up a portrait from any of those places we previously talked about, you're gonna see work 10 times better than that, and you're gonna be like, wait, okay, yeah, she didn't spend nearly enough on that. I think that's just me.
I get a sense she thought she knew what she was doing, and she asked for something very specific. Like it looks like it's highlighted in a way that she's like, people will know who this is. Because I wasn't like giggling at it, it's not so bad, but it's weird when like even like Amber Rose is like a whiz one. And it's dope, actually. It looks just like him, but it's still just like, good luck to the both of you, But they did 2088 together. They have a different history.
On some real shit, yeah. Bringing up 2088 though, I kind of want another 2088 project.
Yeah, there's a lot of hype behind that, and it didn't pan out. They had dope merch.
There was
They did a thing.
there was very little hype behind that actually. I think there was little marketing put into it, and they kind of just put out a joint project together.
It wasn't even a long project.
It wasn't, and
at
they didn't
that.
go on tour.
The shirts with both of them on it, looking like I don't
They
know.
look
did some
insane.
crazy photo shoot.
No,
Yeah.
they did do
Matrix.
good merch, and they sold it online.
Blade
And
Runner,
actually, speaking
looking
of, I picked up a piece or two from it. I can't even lie.
dope. You did.
I definitely did. But I want another project from them. Fuck all that. It's been too long. Focusing solely on music, Sean. Shit.
I mean, you saying that, you don't think they got other shit in the stash? Foolish.
No, they probably do.
No, there's no probably. They definitely do. They just haven't released it. You haven't heard it.
Hey, I like Janae's pen personally. I love and her pen's dope. We know Sean barely puts out a shitty verse ever. Like,
Pause.
I mean,
can we catch the audience up? Big Sean's not having a tour. You read something from the live thing, right?
Wait, how would... What?
I just want to catch people up on a few, because we're off on a few tangents. I just want to.
nah, we ain't catching nobody up.
Yeah, they've been listening the whole goddamn time.
They know where we at.
Martin was not on HBO, from what IMDb says. But
See,
I'll
now
check.
now you
bro.
doing
Now
some
you
good
doing
stuff.
what you supposed to be doing, Mike. Thank you.
Bob Scott.
Matter of fact, you know what? Y'all gonna hear it first. Mike, would you mind just fact checking us while we here talking?
Are
Would you
sure
mind?
you want that?
Nah, yeah,
No?
don't do that.
No?
Everything we say is gonna be under scrutiny.
It
That's
will
true.
be,
That's
'cause
true.
it's
I
a
don't know
podcast,
about
but
I don't know about everything we say, but the facts. What we
I'll
ask.
do it for fun. And I won't be,
We'll need like a
I would
signal
do
or
it
some
as
shit.
if you would do it for me. How about that? If I asked you to fact check me, I would hope you just go, by the way.
You see the can of worms you opened up?
You wouldn't just.
Yeah, I shouldn't have said shit.
I'm doing it anyways.
My bad.
That's not so bad.
I shouldn't have
already
said
know
shit.
Where you've been watching Martin. You watch it on YouTube or HBO? It's not on HBO.
That's true.
What's that?
Anyway,
Helpful
Duke is
fact
up
checker.
33-27 at halftime. Boston is up by 1, 23-22 against Memphis. Los Angeles Lakers up 1, 21-20. Golden State up 1. Bunch of close games, y'all.
20 seconds left on the thing. To it.
Yeah, man. Yeah, so what we got next?
What you got next?
I'm looking on Rap Radar right now and see we
More
was
free
talking
promo?
about it earlier.
More free promo?
You shouted out 14 different tattoo artists, nigga. Shut up. I'm just seeing this video from, I don't even want to say his name because he's been in some questionable. Matter of fact, I'm just gonna keep moving. Yeah, I ain't bringing that man up.
What about did we talk about the soundtrack to Black Panther?
I just started bumping it. That's my gym flow right now. I got "Pray for Me" stuck in my head.
The one with The Weeknd.
That's my contribution to. Oh yeah,
The soundtrack.
anthem right now. Yeah.
Well, one, the soundtrack doesn't sound like a fucking movie soundtrack at all. It sounds
like an album.
Sounds like Kendrick's next TDE album or some shit.
Yeah.
Cause all of them spazzed on it. All the visuals that have come out for the album so far have been fucking A1.
See, I haven't seen any videos for that.
Yeah, him together with Marvel, it's like this is the biggest.
No, yeah, you actually got to check. Yeah, hold
this
up.
franchise in a long time. For pop culture, there's so much pop culture coming out of this soundtrack. To focus on the soundtrack, even just that, like the collabs that are on it. There's even names that
I mean, I've listened to the album multiple times.
Hold up. I pulled
That
up the
shit's
video.
my jam.
I pulled up the video real quick just so Larry can get a little taste of it.
Pause.
Pause.
Yeah, stop with all that.
Anyways, what,
Hold
Pray
up,
for
hold up.
Me?
No. King's dead. Got this nigga Kendrick in a palm tree.
That nigga ain't really up there.
I think he up there.
And a fucking palm tree?
Yeah, I think they got this nigga in a lift, put a stand in it, and said, "Nigga, stand in there." Put all them niggas in the tree.
My black ass is scared of heights, nigga.
Me too.
I ain't going to no goddamn palm tree.
Yeah, I ain't gonna do that.
This
either.
did look like some Wall Street type shit, though. Niggas all up in the bullpen.
Yo, these cameras gotta be nuts. And maybe that's me visual. Look, out. All the way in, and just to see how crisp it gets.
I mean, but you see this shit every week on the NFL.
What?
When the camera pans out and you see what the fuck they actually were, you can see the goddamn earwax through someone's helmet hole. And then they zoom out and they're at the goddamn top of the stadium above the nosebleeds. That shit don't be making sense to me, but
Straight. The next scene when they're on top of these buildings. Crazy.
Alright, are we actually watching the whole video?
There's one more scene I want to see.
But he's putting young people on. He's putting young artists on.
Hey.
And this will definitely,
Right here.
This will definitely be big. Like when people look back
On the
at Space
buildings
Jam,
right here.
it's big.
Damn.
You remember Space Jam soundtrack?
Peep that? All three different buildings. Tough. That's tough. I made $100,000 for your keep it.
I can't think
That
of
say
the soundtrack
July?
in a long time.
Might have.
Go back to just that. Oh, January. Okay, I was like,
2018.
what? Apparently, Black China might have another sex tape coming out soon, y'all. Stay posted.
Are we surprised?
I mean, with her skills now,
Wait, did y'all see the clip of that came out before? Some clip came out like a week ago.
that was very unenthusiastic. I might have to say.
Where'd you see it, Steven?
everywhere online. She was trending on Twitter for like 2-3 days.
Yeah, you need to do a better job at doing your job. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, that was whack. That's all I'm gonna say.
If you ain't into it, how I'm supposed to be? How I'm supposed to enjoy myself?
What about Marvin?
It was trash.
Marvin, not Marvin.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna keep it 100. I have literally stopped women before and been like, you know what?
Let's just do something.
Let's
You want to watch a
move
movie?
on. Like, let's move on. Let's do either the next thing or let's just because.
You want to watch a
like,
movie?
I don't want to watch you struggle. That's all I'm saying.
I don't want to
watch
feel you struggle either. Shit.
Yeah.
Unenthusiastic head. What?
If you didn't know Mike, that's what happened. She was giving some unenthusiastic head.
It's like a 30-second clip, or is this like just Twitter?
Mike's about to go do some research.
Go do your fact check.
No, do not do.
Not here. Not here.
Not
Don't
here.
do it here.
Click.
Don't do your fact checking now.
Yes.
This is why Twitter's on my favorites.
But yeah, I mean, like
What's up?
I've
Advanced search.
I've stopped a couple before and been like, you know what? Let's just do something else. What about you?
I mean, I've been bit before. It wasn't fun.
Like I said, I've been on purpose or like,
She just didn't know what she was doing.
Braces.
what'd you do?
No, she didn't have. I took my shit back. What the fuck you think I did? What I do?
Took it away. I said you can't have this no more. You
You
know
don't know what to do with it. Exactly.
Have
Shit.
this no more.
I'm gonna give you a toy and then you playing with it wrong.
Fuck we doing?
There's so much I should
We're
say.
adults.
Oh my god.
Unenthusiastic head. If you don't know how to do it, don't do it. Just say that.
You don't want to teach it?
I ain't got time to be teaching nobody.
You guys
That was another
know.
conversation I had with someone like, you down to teach? The only way I'm teaching is if we in a relationship or like,
Nah, cause see,
I must be
I
spending some
can't
time
be in a
here.
relationship with someone.
You think Black China's trying some stuff then? Like what she?
She need to try some stuff.
she need to not try that no more. Shit.
She need to take that completely out of her repertoire. That,
Do you
goddamn.
scream or like do you hear like chalk? It's like fingers on a chalkboard.
Dude,
The
it was like watching a bad scary movie. Like, I wouldn't wish that on
It's
nobody.
like a scary movie when the thing.
It's like watching a train wreck. You just don't want to look away. No, I looked away.
I pressed escape.
Off.
Real, man.
Off.
Shit.
But yeah, anyways, I think she leaked that. Apparently it came out that she leaked that one. So
And you were
they're
getting your
gearing up.
lawyers on it?
This is her career.
Lisa Bloom? You mean her Lisa Bloom? Same
God,
woman that comes around for every photo op for any injustice towards history on that woman.
Why you gonna give? Why you gonna call your lawyers if you leaked it?
Cause she has to keep up appearances. The last time that happened with Rob, she went in. She was ready to sue that nigga. So keep up appearances. You gotta make it seem like you're just as mad. What? I'm so surprised.
Yo,
I'm
the
calling my
celebrity
lawyer.
game is so fucked up right now, man.
Yeah. It's fucked up, but it's working.
And how
for her.
is she? See, that's what I don't get. Like, how you a celebrity by who you fuck?
I'll look it up.
Mike, don't.
How are you a celebrity by who you fuck?
Like, Black China,
Ask Kim. Ask Kim.
Kim Kardashian,
To go to.
Amber Rose.
Kim started it.
You dye your hair blonde.
I think Kim started that wave of like just doing it and then taking it over and making it your own, like turning that into something else.
We
Who else
could
did
we
it?
could go before that.
Who? Educate me, brother.
The #1 heiress.
Oh,
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. One night in Paris.
Good times.
Mm-hmm. You watched it.
It's true.
You watched it.
Before her, Pamela.
Go ahead and lie and say you ain't watch it. Or that you don't know what I'm talking about.
no, I saw it.
Shit and fuck shit combined, y'all.
I saw it. Nah, I saw the Paris shit. Shit, I saw the Kim shit too.
You see
Kim was at least.
Kim was at least a
Hold on,
little
Kim,
bit
like,
more enthusiastic. Shit.
Kim, she was.
That's 90.
Kim put in that work.
She could. Yes, she did. She put in the work for the whole team and said, you know what? He's
Put the
about to sign that
team
deal.
on the back of her throat.
Damn. Damn. Well then, that wasn't me, Kim.
All
Wasn't me.
Shit, I wrote a rap a long time ago about Kim Kardashian, so
You care to share for the people?
I don't remember the lyrics.
Don't lie.
Black China.
I don't.
We can get a beat.
They're on my they're actually on my computer right here, but I ain't about to look through all that shit to find it.
We can get a beat.
I ain't. It's not about a beat. It already went to a beat.
She's a mom when this came out.
I'm not a rapper though,
That's a lie.
but I'm not a rapper.
But you've written raps.
Her real name is Angela White.
Who?
Black China is actually Angela Renee White. Full name.
I knew that. Not the middle name.
Why?
I knew the first and the last.
Why you know her name? Why you know her government?
Why do nigga, I know your
Look it up.
government.
I looked it up right here.
Cause I know you, but why you know her government?
I'm having
Exactly.
some fun. She also can't spell black. There's no K in her name. So sorry, Black China, if you've seen this ever. You'll get there. One day.
Did you know if it's someone's name, you don't gotta spell it the way that?
Because it's the second time this episode
talking
he
about-
said about the spelling of somebody's name. It's called a creative license, Michael.
My dad's an English teacher, so I noticed these things. That's all.
I think everyone noticed. I'm not coming down on you or nothing like that. I'm just saying.
I'm just having fun too.
All
Just
right.
having fun.
As long as we all having fun,
Yeah.
in the good name of fun.
Always in the good name of fun.
So who else is in this thing? Is it Tyga?
No, it's
Oh.
the dude. It's the new dude she was with recently. I don't know the nigga's name.
Okay.
What was funny though is you couldn't really see him, but like he kind of jumped up and ran to social media and was like, "Oh, now my dick's out there." Da, 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 da. It's like, nigga, nobody was watching this. Nobody know who you are. Talking about respecting his privacy. Da, da, da. Nigga, nobody knew who you was. We wouldn't have known it was you on the shit if you didn't say anything.
Hey guys, this really hurts.
And even still, we still don't know. Could just be trying to reach for that fame,
Hey internet.
like everybody else. You sure you want to claim that was you after seeing that performance? I don't know, bro. I don't know. I don't know if I would.
Well, he did. He needed the money. I'm sure he thought he could make that easy 25,000, like most, have the potential to do. It was all about potential. He wanted to know his potential. That's what it came down to. He wanted to know his potential.
This nigga Dave East got the old dirty bastard dreads. Shit.
The fuck? You just looking shit up and ran
Hey,
across
nigga,
this
we
nigga's
live, and I'm randomly, that's something that came up. And said he's channeling his inner old dirty bastard.
Hey,
Respect.
Oh, and something that came up. We're gonna do why you bringing up old shit right now. We talked a few weeks about Monique and Amy Schumer shit.
oh right.
Apparently, Amy Schumer's deal wasn't for just $1 million.
How much?
It was $11 million.
Oh shit. Yeah, they did. They doing Monique dirty.
So Monique, I'm with you, but
they doing Monique.
I still need my
dirty.
Netflix. Sorry.
They doing Monique dirty. If they gave Amy Schumer 11 with 0 Oscar, granted, I get that you're hot right now, but god damn, 11?
11. Shit, I'm about to start writing me some jokes. Nigga. Shit.
Messed up.
Oh, damn it.
Messed up. I see you, Monique.
Damn.
I see
Yo,
you
wait.
now.
So apparently, I need to watch this interview, but she did an interview, and I hate giving out free press, but apparently she did. I saw the beginning part where she walked in the studio to talk to the Breakfast Club, and I saw the end part when she left. And she left on a way different wave than she came in with. She basically called Charlamagne a coon. Monique. Let me explain it. She literally said on the way out, like after they was off the air, after when they were saying all their thank yous and shit, like saying their goodbyes to her leaving the studio, she literally said, "You know who you are, Charlamagne? She said, you're the slave that walks your woman to the master's house, delivers her there, and walks away, and comes back and picks her up at night.
Freshly fucked.
Big words.
Yeah, them,
She said that on the way out.
those are fighting words.
I'm
though.
like, yo.
if I'm Charlemagne, I gotta beat Monique's ass. I'm
So
sorry.
so
like,
after that, I feel like I gotta watch the fucking.
He's used to it.
I feel like I gotta watch the fucking interview after that. Like, damn, what the fuck went down?
But even more so than that, like I hate when people do that shit. Like
And then
someone's got you in an argument and you know you beat, so they start attacking your character. Stop doing that shit.
on the way out the door.
I would have tripped her ass down the stairs if that was the case. Have a nice fall.
Yeah, I don't know. That was tough. I was like, damn, what the fuck he do to her?
People
Oh,
bring up,
wait. Oh, no, never mind.
People bring up her performance in Precious, right?
That's what she won an Oscar for.
Best supporting actress.
She won an Oscar for Precious, but they still want to give her $500,000 as an Oscar winner.
Yeah.
So wait, now that we know Amy Schumer is making 11 with not nearly as many credentials, and I get that Amy's hot,
Ain't never been called a queen of comedy, though.
never been called the Queen of Comedy, and it's probably gone on way less tours than Monique has. Like, come on. So wait, are we saying that, like, can we now say that this might be race related? Race and sex related, maybe? I don't know.
Definitely.
We know
I
we know
mean,
Dave got
undoubtedly it is.
has to be now at this point. Granted, Dave got 60 for 3 or 4 specials,
Just 3.
3 specials.
When it was supposed to be 2.
It was. I don't know how much Chris Rock got. I'm sure he got somewhere up there too.
You know Chris.
Chris
you know
got
they
some.
took care
Chris
of
got
Chris.
some. Granted, he didn't give as many pieces. He didn't give as many like actual specials. It was like
But when was
special.
the last time Chris Rock
has
did
done
stand up?
anything, and anything Chris Rock does is usually on like HBO. It doesn't go on anything that's not premium channeling.
It wasn't weight. I'll tell you that. Okay? It wasn't based off weight.
But no, but really, it might have been. I think at this point it's like a race thing, and now I think she got a case. I think she not like go to the court and put it through, but she got a case of some sort.
Damn.
What we damning now?
Good for her. I wish her well.
Going back to the Martin thing, apparently
She's a hard worker.
Gina done, or not Gina. Tisha Campbell plays Gina. She's been married to Dwayne Martin.
Yeah,
Is his name?
since they was on Martin.
Yeah, not no more.
What?
Headline reads: With Martin reboot rumor building, Tisha Campbell cancels husband's 22-year run. Cold-blooded.
You know the coldest part of that? The way the fucking news outlet said cancel her husband's 22-year run.
Ain't no more syndication for you, nigga.
Damn, that was cold.
On the street.
Damn. Yeah, see?
Damn. 22 years, Dwayne?
It's Marvin.
That's messed up. Yo, you know what's funny though? I would like to see how this pans out. Well, I don't even know if they're even gonna come back for another one. But both of them was on Real Husbands of Hollywood.
Whose husband is he?
Shit,
I mean,
whose husband-
Robin Thicke was on there,
And
and
whose
they
husband is
still.
fucking Kevin Hart on the show? He ain't got no wife.
He's got an ex-wife. It's
a
it's
bunch of
the
girls,
girl who plays what's her face, Mary Charles on Survivor's Remorse. I actually
Exactly.
follow on Instagram, Erica Ash. She's cool as shit. She's gonna be in that new Kyrie Irving movie, Uncle
Oh
Drew.
yeah. Which actually kind of looks funny.
I'm
That
gonna
cast-
give it a look.
The cast of Uncle Drew looks kind of crazy, like in a good way, in the best way possible. But damn, what was you just? Oh yeah, fucking yeah. I don't know. Interestingly enough, that's wild though. They've been together for.
Damn, Gina. You ain't have to do him like that. She done snot boogie. What was his name in Above the Rim or whatever movie that was?
I don't know.
I'm about to have to IMDb this month.
That's fucked up.
It is.
That's fucked up.
I know it too.
Say it again. It's fine.
He was in Scream 2?
Yeah.
Dang, I didn't know that. Yeah, he was in Above the Rim. That's exactly what it was. Let me see what his character's name was. You ain't have to do Kyle Lee Watson like that.
Damn, why you bring out that name?
Left that nigga stankin'.
For real, for real.
Was it Dewey? In Scream? Whatever that
No, that's Scary Movie.
Got you.
How you mixing up Scream and Scary? Was it Dewey?
That wasn't even his real name in the movie.
It
either.
wasn't.
Doofy.
Doofy.
Yeah. Thank
Dewey.
you.
Talking about some Dewey.
Dewey's Malcolm in the Middle.
Great fucking show though. Great show.
Yeah, man. So, yeah, we're gonna see what happens. We're gonna see what happens. Hopefully for his sake, it's false. Damn,
Why?
Rihanna's 30?
Why for his sake?
So we can keep Gina. What the fuck you think? You want Gina leaving you if you was married for 22 years? No. Can you imagine how sucky that would be? Having to go back and date after not dating for 22 years?
Yeah, it's terrible.
You're gonna be all awkward and shit. Why are you 50 years old at the club? You gotta answer all these questions.
Not knowing what to do. Well, shit, nigga. If you now
You're
single,
gonna be standing over there like Klay Thompson from now on.
niggas.
I'd rather
Do you want to demonstrate? Do you want to? No.
Nah, it's your turn.
No, I ain't demonstrating shit. That was you.
I did it because I was looking good at the time. I was in a tuxedo. I thought it was funny. So,
You stood the pose. You made the pose, huh?
oh, damn. Jesus. Cut. I'm about to have to look her up on Instagram, y'all.
Where do they live? Because this dude's gonna have to get into the dating scene of whatever major city.
He got to get in a new house. I hope they had more than one house. Divorce ain't shit. See? Talking about Chris Rock. There it go right there.
Mm-hmm.
He talked about getting divorced.
Be a tambourine. Gotta be a tambourine.
You got to play tambourine sometimes.
Gotta be supportive.
He didn't want to play tambourine. That's what happened.
Damn.
You gotta have fun with that tambourine.
Jasmine Cadavid.
Who the fuck is that?
Shit. You better get on it.
Apparently.
Bad than a mug. Yeah, she dope.
Are you just looking up Instagram girls now as we having this middle of the
Hey, man,
podcast?
it came up on the news feed. I had to look it up.
Sheesh.
Follow.
This nigga, man.
It says she's into art, so shut up. I'm the creative director of a collective, so she does art. I'm trying to bring in the circle. Fuck. I'm doing this for y'all.
Doing what for us? Shit.
You'll see.
I just wonder where they live.
Probably L.A.
He'll be fine. He should be good. He'll have to date a few gold diggers a little bit, but he'll be fine. Get some good quality. Good quantity, maybe not the best quality.
Wait, what? What?
LA's huge. You say he's gonna be dating. You saying what to me?
No.
Trying to paint a picture. I mean, he's like 40. He's got some good money, so sure. It's gonna be tough for him. He'll be alright. He'll be good.
Yo, I just wanna bring this back up just because we maybe not bring this back up, but I want to bring this up just because we're at what 2 days and counting. I think 2 days and counting as of now. March 1st, Atlanta's back. Just want to put it out there.
Oh yeah,
March
Robin
1st.
season.
Robin season. Atlanta's back. We've been waiting for Donald Glover in this season to come. No bullshit.
I'm excited. I fucking loved the show last year.
It was fucking hilarious.
The Montague episode.
That was probably one of the funniest ones.
The Club was one of my favorites.
Yeah. No, that was a good one
Yo,
too.
I heard that nigga got an invisible car. They broke out in it like 12 feet.
Yeah.
That shit was so funny.
It really was. It really was.
They keep scamming them out their money.
When
Yo, what about our money? Yeah, just follow me. And he loses them in the club.
Yo, no, that Montague, the black dude with the wig on, yo.
I'm transracial. I'm a 40-year-old white man.
The dude couldn't stop dying laughing at this nigga. Like to his face. To his face.
I like wearing Dockers and yellow polos.
And since we doing this shit live, I'm sorry, I know we just jumping from one thing to the next, but this just came through. Apparently, Kawhi's looking for a March return, working out for the team.
So I heard.
Kawhi Leonard coming back for playing for the first. Wait, it wouldn't be his first time this season. I think he played.
He's played this season.
But then he got hurt. It was early though. He got hurt early.
Virginia Tech closing in on Duke, down 42-46.
But no.
Boston beating Memphis ass 22 now.
Damn. If
Damn, and I'm actually shocked.
why?
The one game I thought would be a blowout
Close?
is close. Golden State is only up 2 versus New York.
What time that game start?
Started at 7:30. There's 1 minute and 37 seconds left in the first half.
All right. Well, shit. That's kind of crazy.
I might have to go and catch me the tail end. Nah, I got work tomorrow.
Nigga said, nah, that was short-lived. Nigga said, nah, I'm going to bed. Nigga said, I'm going to sleep.
Your ass got to be up at 3 in the morning. You would too.
Should I be asleep now?
All right, so let's wrap it up, Nick.
Well, goddamn. Just like that? Straight like that?
If you would, I should. So,
We're going to give it another 10 minutes and then we're going to get up out of here.
nah, nigga, I don't fuck with y'all.
That's fucked up.
I'm fucking with you.
I got a question, though. Did any of y'all see that new Joyner Lucas and Chris Brown video? Or heard the song, at least?
No.
No? Well, you know Joyner can rap.
I'd never heard of Joyner Lucas until just now.
Are you gonna
Wait,
say
what?
it or am I gonna say it?
The I'm Not Racist? You didn't see that shit? All right. Well, then.
See, now you about to bring up a new video. Man doesn't have time for that, bro.
I'm just going to give you a little sneak. You can catch a couple bars.
Nah, bro, because you going to be talking, oh, I want you to see this scene too.
No, I don't. It's all
like
one,
you did
it's
with
all
the
one
last
scene.
video.
It's all one scene. It's in one room. Shit don't move. You're going to be good. All right?
With all due respect, I don't have pity for you black niggas. That's the way I feel. Screaming Black Lives Matter, all the black guys rather be dead.
It's a white dude?
Yelling nigga this and nigga that.
Is he white? So why ain't you answer shit? I'm seeing a white person saying nigga.
Because I want you to
I
hear
can't be
bars and
concerned
you're
about
talking
that.
over the- because
I
want you
see
to
a
hear
white
the fact
person
that he
saying
can
nigga
rap.
this, nigga that. I can't be concerned about it.
You can be concerned, but when I tell you, hold on, there's a concept to the shit. Like,
Nah,
give it a second.
There's questions I need answered right now. If he was white, I ain't going forward with this shit.
Okay.
To pay your bills. Yelling nigga this and nigga that. Call everybody nigga and get a nigga mad. As soon as I say nigga, then everyone react and wanna swing at me and call me racist cause I ain't black.
Damn right.
Talking about slavery like you was around back then. Like you was picking cotton off the fucking ground back then. Like you was on the plantation getting down back then. Alright. Look. I see a black man aiming his gun, but I'd rather see a black man claiming his son. And I don't mean just for one day and you done. I mean, you still trapped in a rut. I work my ass off and pay my taxes for what? So you can keep living off free government assistance, food stamps for your children, but you still trying to sell them for some weed and some liquor or a fucking babysitter while you party on the road cause you ain't got no fucking goals? You already late. You motherfuckers need to get your damn priorities straight. Wait. It's like you're proud to be fake, but you lazy as fuck. And you You rather sell drugs and get a job and be straight, and then you turn around and complain about the poverty rate. Fuck out of my face. Can't escape problems. You can pray for some change, but can't break a dollar. Got nobody else to blame, so you blame Donald. He fucked the world with a Make America Great condom. My boy's been back. I'm not racist. My sister's boyfriend's black. I'm not racist. My sister-in-law's baby cousin Tracy got a brother and his girlfriend's black. My head's in the cloud. Heard
That's what they be saying, though.
For all the men in your house. Maybe we should build a wall to keep the Mexicans out. Or maybe we should send them all to the ghetto for now. I'm not racist. And I never lied, but I think there's a disconnect between your culture and mine. I worship the Einsteins, studied the Steve Jobs, but you ride Tupac's dick like he was a fucking god. Oh my God. And all you care about is rapping and stunting and being ratchet, and that's the nigga within you. Music right in your brain and slowly start to convince you. Then you let your kids listen and then the cycle continues. Blame it all on the menu, blame it on those drinks, blame it on everybody except for your own race. Blame it on white privileges, blame it on white kids, and just blame it on white citizens. Aim at the vice president. Bunch of class clowns. Niggas kneeling on the field, that's a flag down. How dare you try to make
Does a
demands
black
for
guy
this
talk
money? You
back
gon'
at
show us
least?
some respect. You gon' stand for this country, nigga. I'm not racist. I'm just prepared for this type of war. I heard Eminem's rap at the awards. Who's he fighting for? Y'all can take that motherfucker too. He ain't white no more. It's like you wanna be so famous. You'll do anything for attention and a little payment. I can't take you
I wanna,
nowhere
like,
without
fast
putting
forward to the
things,
niggas
man,
part.
singing
Yeah,
off your ass, you ain't
man.
got no home.
This is too much. That was kind of heavy, man.
Well,
I wish that I
I'm
knew
not in the
this is
mind
the
state
first-
to listen
this is
to
the
it
first
yet.
song I've even heard of
not
Joyner.
racist.
But the nigga got bars. Joyner's not white, but he's not that dark
With
either.
all disrespect, I don't really like you white motherfuckers. That's just where I'm at. Screaming all lives matter is a protest to my protest. What kind of shit is that? And that's one war you'll never win. The power in the word nigga is a different sin. We shouldn't say it, but we do, and that's just what it is. But that don't mean that you can say it just cause you got nigga friends. Nigga. That word was originated for you to keep us under. And when we use it, we know that's just how we greet each other. And when you use it, we know there's a double meaning under. And even if I wasn't picking cotton physically, that don't mean I'm not infected by the history. My grandmama was a slave, that shit gets to me, and you ain't got no motherfucking sympathy, you pussy nigga. I'm sorry, you can never feel my life. Trying to have faith, but I never felt alright. It's hard to elevate when this country's ran by whites, judging me by my skin color and my blackness. Trying to find a job, but ain't nobody call me back yet. Now I gotta sell drugs and put food in my cabinet. You crackers ain't slick, this is all a part of your tactics. Don't talk about no motherfucking taxes. But I ain't making no dough. You think you know everything, but you don't. You wanna copy our slang and everything that we know. Try to steal black culture and make it your own. Whoa. Fuck.
But yeah. Anyways, watch the rest of that. It's fire. But
He's going in.
Joyner got bars. Like, he could actually rap. And since he can actually rap, it kind of made Chris try to step his shit up on that shit. And I actually think they're going to put out a project together called Angels and Demons or some shit like that.
Joyner Lucas?
Joyner Lucas and Chris Brown, both of them together. I think they're going to put out a like, project together. Like a mixtape. Not like a full, album or nothing. I think they
video him?
No, he's not in this video.
Okay.
So that's why it was like interesting because neither of them were Joyner Lucas. The white dude was actually Joyner Lucas's friend, and it was interesting because like even as he was rapping along, he was kind of killing it as he was rapping along. That's why I was like, is this
He
that
knew
nigga?
every word.
He was like, is this that nigga? I'm like, wait a minute, coming in with that.
I mean, I was concerned. First two words out the dude's mouth, appearing to come out of his mouth. He was at least mouthing it out. Was
no,
nigga.
he was. No, he was.
So
Cause for,
you jumping down my fucking back. So hold on. Nah, nigga. I ain't about to watch that shit. But I'll watch it. Because I see the message now.
there it is. First time I watched, I was like, what the fuck? I almost shut it off. I was like, wait a minute. I had to get through the first like 2 minutes to get. I was like, okay.
But I got to endure that, not knowing. See?
Yeah,
that's
because
that
I had
bullshit
to, I
you
had
be
to
on.
endure it and not know. So yeah, nigga, you do too. Shock value. It's the whole point of the thing. That's why he starts off with the white dude first.
Licking nuts.
Lick your
If
nuts.
I wrote that song, you guys would kill me.
Yeah,
Y'all
you
would
too
be
light-skinned.
I would have to put it out
Joyner
on my
Lucas is
own.
him.
I couldn't have.
Joyner Lucas is light skin as him. Joyner Lucas ain't dark.
Yeah, so I could kind of.
You can
I
get away
could
with
kind
it.
of tell
You can get
without
away
even
with it.
seeing him. I was like, "Is that him? Really?" Because you grow up like. I mean, I'm speaking from my experience, so hear me out. Like, Yeah, when I hear facts like that, like, you know, when you grow up adopted, you don't really have for a long time you don't have people who've experienced that. So like you hear your ancestors were slaves, you have someone who's light skinned.
No one I
might have that
identify with.
experience. You might have that. I don't know his experience really, but like, yeah, this part of the lighter skin experience is like sometimes you don't have anyone to talk to about that part of yourself. So
Yeah, that's real.
True
That's
shit,
real.
man.
For real, for real.
So I respect it, but I hit skip too. I was like, this is crazy.
You
Like,
didn't
this
listen
is,
to it?
There's so much. Oh no,
It's deep.
Not until now.
You should. It's deep.
And I'll admit to it too, because
The whole it's interesting
so
because
political.
they're coming at each other at the beginning of the song. That's how it sounds like. There's animosity there.
I
But at the
respect
end of
it,
each of their verses, they're like, I actually skipped. I'm glad I did it this way. I skipped the end of the white dude's verse. Got to hit the end of the verses because it comes full circle around both times. So it's interesting. It starts off very aggressive, but then it doesn't end that way. It ends with them like saying like, but I wish I had a chance to know what the fuck is your point of view, essentially. It's good. It's good.
It's perspective.
Definitely.
Which angle you looking from?
There it is.
But this new Chris one that he dropped with Chris is not that record. That is
No,
like
that's Joyner Lucas alone. And
Chris Brown ain't getting on no shit like that.
oh bro.
You know this one's gonna be some party type jam, something like that. You know.
That's exactly what it is.
All right, so
But it's hard. It's
hey man,
It's hard as
you gotta
hell.
do it.
It's the type of stuff that would compete with some of Big Sean's fastest raps. And it would be the reason that Big Sean would go, I'm not going to let the fans choose my playlist. Like, by
Wait,
the end of
who
the
are you
tour-
talking about right now?
I'm comparing it to Big Sean's Unfriendly Tour.
That song just now?
Yeah, and some of his songs, because some of his songs were really fast. You know?
Just rap style. Is that what you're saying?
Once you hear it, you'll hear how fast they're rapping. It's very good.
Are you talking about the song with Chris Brown?
Yeah, this new one.
Okay, I was confused for a second. I was
No
like,
problem.
no, this is not talking bad or anything. I was just like,
I'm here.
he wasn't talking fast on that song that we just listened to at all.
He was not.
So that's
You
what
don't
my
think so?
Not that fast, no. He goes faster in that other song with him and Chris.
But
listen to
listen
it.
listen to what he's talking
Okay,
about.
okay,
That's
yeah.
fast,
He has some moments where he speeds up and slows it back down and speeds up.
That's very fast for what he's talking about, because like, you know, you can talk fast and say shit and, you know, curse and like have fun with it and be like, I'm the shit, no stank, like, do you know what I mean? Like that type of stuff. But that was fast. There was very little breaks considering what he's talking about. I'm not but then, you know, my cousin
That's fair. All right.
I'll buy that.
But yeah, that might be about it for us on this episode.
Let's get into the wrap up, y'all. Thanks for listening.
Thank you. Tuned into another one.
Oh yeah.
You know,
I hope that didn't sound too scripted for y'all.
and we're gonna keep playing with this format till we find something that works for us. I do like this way of working a little bit. You know what I mean? Off the cuff. It sounds a little bit more natural. I can agree with some of our listeners. So look
I'm
for
just
some more
worried
changes
about
and
the
improvements.
lulls and shit, but we gonna get it together for y'all, man.
We sure are. We're gonna make it happen. All right, but yeah, on this way out, we're gonna hit you with another something else new that I came across. It's a little funky. We're gonna get into it. All right, peace.
that was meant to be. The thing just
Baby,
got
don't
going.
make me spell it out for you. All of the feelings that I got for you can't be explained, but I can try for you. Yeah, baby, don't make me spell it out for you.